here on the yeoman's farm, the farmer was not a professional blacksmith, but he knew enough about metalwork and blacksmithing to keep his plow points sharp, to make a chain, to use to make things like a removable handle for a Dutch oven to pick it up out of the fire with, meat forks, turn that deer roast over with, door hinges to put on the barn down here, and a few things like that. Now some of the tools that we see in the blacksmith forge, of course we have the fire and the fire pot. That's the most key thing, because you got to heat the metal. It's like Play-Doh. If you work it around your hands, get it warm, then you can shape it into anything you want to. Same thing with metal. If you get it hot enough, you can shape it into anything you want to. Other tools that we'll use the anvil, we'll use the hammer, and we'll use a cutoff tool when it comes down. And then I'll use a different style hammer when I put a head on the nail. And I'll show you all that. Now, I'm going to put the metal in the fire, and I'm going to use the bellows, and this is a double bellows. It's 2 cowhides stacked on 3 pieces of wood. It gets hotter and hotter and hotter and redder and redder. So we're going to do the same thing till we get the metal up to temperature. Now the temperature that I'm going to heat to is probably around 1800 degrees. Notice I only hit 2 sides of it because the anvil is hitting the other 2 sides. Why waste your energy hitting all 4 sides when the anvil will do part of it for you? Now there's an expression, you always got to strike while the iron's hot. And it's starting to cool off because the color was changing on the temperature of it. And so I'll put it back in, reheat a little bit, and bring it back out, and we'll continue to shape it. Now you might think that I need my glasses adjusted or I can't see straight because I keep missing that rod. But what I'm doing is when I'm striking the rod, I've got the machine in motion. So the stopping, starting will cramp up your arm after a little bit. And so if you can keep it moving, you just keep it moving, and you tap the anvil when you're turning it over, and when you want to look at it, you just keep the motor running and keep it working. Alright, we're about to get a decent point on it. One more heat on the back end of it. One more time, but it probably popped out in your lap out there, so I'll just do it that way. Put it in the bucket of water to cool the temperature out of it, and it helps temper it a little bit. And so we've made a nail, and that's what it looks like. Now, some nails have the fold overhead, which is fairly easy to do, and some have a rounded type head. And it's just the choice of the blacksmith. The folded overhead seems to hold better and hold whatever you hold, nailing it through. Now if you notice, of course, everything on these buildings is put together with wood pegs. So there wasn't a lot of nails made until about this period of time in the 1800s. So that's the process of making a nail. That is just blacksmithing basics. Other things are like kitchen hangers For the ladies up there, you just do a little decorative work on it and it might get you an apple pie this time of year or whatever. So that's what a blacksmith on a farm would do here in the yeoman's farm of the backcountry of the Carolinas.